So you're saying that you're finding low energy during the day. Maybe you're looking for some ways that we can bring your energy level up and maybe keep you regular.
Yes.
So walk me through what a typical day of eating looks like for you, and what are your mornings usually like?
Yeah, so I typically wake up really early. I wake up around 4:35 a.m. I go to the gym. I don't eat anything. I usually will have an energy drink at that time. I don't drink full energy drinks though. I have like a little shorty one. Alani Nu makes little ones, which I think is really nice because I can't have a lot of caffeine due to heart palpitations. So I like the little ones because it just gives me a boost in the morning. And then I've been trying to make oats with chia seed pudding for the morning with berries and things like that. Sometimes though, I just will skip breakfast entirely. I'm not very good about eating breakfast every single morning. And I sometimes really get tired of eggs. So I don't really like to have eggs a lot in the morning. But then usually I'm pretty good at making meal prep with my fiance. We'll make different things like chicken with cucumbers, bell peppers, and things like that. And then for dinner, it's usually some sort of protein with some sort of vegetable. But I have a very busy life, so sometimes we don't always get to make dinner. Sometimes we go out to dinner, or we grab something quick like a sandwich. We try really hard to stay away from fast food like Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, McDonald's. So we'll usually try to get like a sandwich or something if we're going out. But that's typically a day in my life. I started drinking coconut water, and coconut water seems to help like keep me hydrated and whatnot. So drink water throughout the day. I have my big water bottle, but that's pretty much a day in my life of eating.
Okay. Do you feel that your limited energy drinks in the morning give you the boost that you're looking for? Or do you feel that you're limiting it because you're too afraid of palpitations? Like, can you speak more onto why you limit your caffeine intake aside from your heart palpitations?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've just been trying to figure out what triggers my heart palpitations. So I actually stopped drinking coffee entirely. I probably haven't drank coffee for like a year and a half, but I do have a matcha almost every single morning. But I think that maybe it's just in my head that I have like just a little tiny energy drink, and I think that it's the boost that I need in the gym. But I think I'm just too scared to have like a full one, or I never drink Red Bull, I never drink Monster. I try to drink like the more, I guess the ones that are marketed as better for you.
Sure.
But I think that it gives me maybe that little extra boost that I need in the gym to like, also wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of early every single day to do that.
That is early. So you're saying that you wake up at 5 a.m., that you feel low energy, but you're still able to execute your workout. Are you looking for other ways to maybe be more energized in the morning?
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm.
I think that's definitely something that we can explore together here. I want to talk about your egg. You said sometimes you like eggs, sometimes you don't like eggs. Are you eating eggs, you think, for like the protein content? Mm-hmm. Does that make you feel full after you're working out? And do you think that maybe you would be wanting to replace your eggs with something else, or do you feel comfortable omitting breakfast altogether?
I think that I know that I should be having breakfast to start my day. So like I really was trying to find something that was full of fiber, like the oats and the chia seeds. And I think anytime that I make 2 eggs, I usually only just eat one, whether I'm frying it or whether it's hard boiled. By the time I try to eat the second egg, I'm like, I kind of get the ick and I'm like, I don't really want to eat that. So I think I have trouble with just trying to have an egg breakfast almost every morning. I feel like I get tired of it. But I also know that when I make my oat and chia seed pudding, I don't necessarily finish that either. So like, I don't really have like a breakfast that I'm like finishing the entire plate, if that makes sense.
It does. So what I hear you saying is that you're not necessarily as hungry as you think you would be at that time.
Yes.
Do you think that you would maybe be willing to make a change in maybe not omitting breakfast, but saying, okay, instead of having eggs, I'm going to try and eat maybe my chia seed oats, but maybe something else instead. Do you think that would be something you would be willing to do?
Yeah.
I think that would help you maybe, you know, set you up for success for the rest of your day.
Yeah.
And then what do you think would need to happen to make for this change to be important to you?
I think for me, the most important thing is being able to prep something ahead of time. I have such a busy lifestyle. By the time I get home from the gym, I have to get ready for the day. I have to get ready for work. So I need something that's quick and something that maybe I can prep, because usually on Sundays are my prep days. So I'll prep my lunch, I'll prep my breakfast. That's usually when I'm prepping my chia seed pudding for the week. I put it in the fridge, I set it and forget it. So I need something that I can prep beforehand. That will be sustainable for me to change.
What concerns do you have about your current habits?
I think the concerns that I have are that I'm not consistent with my eating. My eating is very inconsistent. Sometimes I'll even forget to eat, and by the time 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rolls around, I've realized that the only thing that's been in my body that day is an energy drink. Or maybe sometimes if I can fit it in, I try to do, like, I drink the Fairlife protein drinks. But sometimes because I'm so busy, I just forget entirely to eat. And then I'll usually try to get something quick in my stomach or whatever. But I think that's, yeah.
So that's challenging for you.
Yeah.
Is maybe a busy schedule and having like